Hey guys, it's Roslyn and welcome back to my channel. Today I am excited to do a winter houseplant tour. So why I'm calling it winter is because if you can't tell, I am in my bathroom. And this is where most of my plants are. That is because the rest of my house is pretty dark. Like there's just not a lot of great light, and this window provides the best filtered light, plus like the humidity from our shower right here. It's just a really great place. So when spring comes, I go ahead and move my plants around the house. So I'll probably do another plant tour come the spring when, you know, most of my plants aren't in my bathtub. But I just thought I would go ahead and film one now because I just think this is funny. I love it. My husband, the first year I did this, I think it was last year or the year before, he just walked into our bathroom and was like, what? Because you just like go to the bathroom and there's plants all around you. I love it. It took a minute to adjust, but he's good with it now, which is really sweet. So anyway, I'm gonna show you what I have, what's kind of growing, and I love it because like I feel like a lot of them look really sad right now. They're just desperate for spring. So it'll be really nice to see kind of the comparison now of my plants in just their winter dormant mode in comparison to the spring when they're all happy and growing and flourishing, lots of new leaves. So I'm excited. Let's go ahead and get started. And if you want to come follow along on Instagram at RoslynLove, love hanging out there and getting to connect with you guys. Okay, let's do it. Okay, when you walk into our bathroom, this is what I'm saying. You like go to the toilet and there's just plants everywhere. I mean, plants up on the bar, plants literally la da da. Okay, so this is kind of like a new addition to us. My sister gifted me this rattan chair and I love it. This pothos is just like also loving it. She's connected. I think you can see she's connected there. So she has just been like loving it. I'll actually have to probably move it before she like destroys this chair because it's a good working chair. But yeah, this pothos is just so happy, and I just love kind of the twirling vibes. You'll soon see pothos are easily my favorite plant. But next up, I love also snake plant, or mother-in-law's tongue. I'm not sure the variety of this one, but it is just doing really well and happy. And then these are probably like of my favorites. Here's Pilea. So fun fact, I bought a Pilea for my birthday a year ago, and I have gotten so many pups off of her. This is one of the larger ones, but I have lots of little pups too. So coming over to here, this is a golden pothos that my friend gave me like cutting of. It's kind of sad there, but she's doing pretty good. Here's probably like one of the least happy Pilea pups that I have. This funny story. So I got some lemon seeds, which I'll actually link the YouTube video where I planted this. And even though this looks dead, in the spring last year, I had 3 of them and they all looked horrible like this. And then one of them just completely took off. I mean, literally, it started like this, literally like the same last year. And then it turned actually better. Thought I'd go ahead and just turn it around. So they all looked like horrible like this. And then I just put them outside in the spring because I was like, this is an heirloom plant. It's from my grandma's property. My great grandma planted it. I don't want it to die. And it just like blossomed. So I had 3 amazingly healthy plants. And then caterpillars literally ate them back down to this. So amazingly, that one in the window took really off. So I'm hoping, I haven't thrown out this guy because I'm like, hopefully this spring I can put him back outside in a green, like little greenhouse, and hopefully they'll grow. But I'm thankful I have at least one. So there's that. Okay, so here's the mama Pilea. I mean, here's a pup. She is thriving. Here's like, you can just see tons and tons of little pups that I'll be probably pulling out sometime soon. But I just love seeing, and they love this window. Clearly I need to clean it. Did not do that for Instagram. Next up are fiddles. I cannot keep fiddles alive. What? Y'all, I just noticed this. Okay, literally, this plant has had, okay, this leaf is new. Okay, this plant has had these 2 leaves and this one for forever. I mean, like literally probably 2 years. And I just like was like, I'm not gonna throw it away. seriously, this is why I don't throw away plants, even when they look, you know, like this, because they do surprise you and turn around. And clearly, literally, I have killed so many fiddles. Okay, sorry. That was really exciting to me. So actually, this was one, like I said, that had the 2 leaves, and my husband told me I'm not allowed to buy anymore, but then my friend found this one, which clearly is not the happiest lady ever, but for, let's see, 3, she said it was actually even more on sale. I think it was like $2.98. Yeah, well, she said it was more on sale, and so far I haven't killed it, and I've had it like probably 6 months, so, you know, maybe things are turning around. I doubt it. Another plant I love is monsteras. So this one I probably need to go ahead and like switch her out. She was actually, a friend gifted her to me, and she just like wasn't the happiest thing ever, but she's getting some of these vines, and so I need to go ahead and get her a moss pole to climb up, because clearly she is actually doing okay. So that's one of like just a little Swiss cheese plant. Here's another one that's like desperate. This is one of the first monsters I had. You can see she's just like look at that. She definitely needs some control. So I actually just bought my first moss poles, and I need to take her and like adjust her. So maybe I'll do that for this video. There's another one I found, I think 2 years ago. I just loved how big these were. I'm just like, I think I got it for like $10 at Home Depot or something. Again, clearly like a lot of my plants are just like, hello, sun. So let's see. Talked about this. Here is a peace lily, or I can't think of the other name right now, but I love the peace lily. I would say are a great starter plant, because like when they're sad, they're like, and you water it and they perk up so easily. So it's just fun to see her mini stages. Okay, so this one is called, I think, Homolomena, or an emerald green. I just loved it because it kind of gave me like Monstera vibes. Obviously, like doesn't have the slits, but she's just really full and will also climb. So definitely need to invest in a lot of moss poles, or just make my own. But she's really great. This one again is another one that for sure thought had died, and she has come back. It is an emerald ripple peperomia. This is another kind of peperomia that's obviously looks much happier. This one is, I'm trying to remember. I don't know, like a silver, I can't remember it. If I think about it, if I figure it out, I'll link it below, but it has this like really pretty like shimmer to it, that I love. This one is another kind of Swiss cheese plant. I forget the exact name of this one. It's just like a lot smaller. I found it this year. I went to Nashville in the fall and just thought it was the cutest thing. Clearly need to dust my plants, so my plants just need some love, you know. Here's some Monstera cuttings. They're really easy to propagate. Clearly need to clean out the water, but you see these roots there. Flourishing. And then this is another propagation that a friend gave me. I'll have to ask her which this one is. I don't remember. But let's see. Kind of briefly talked about my lemon plant back here that I did from lemon seed. Again, I'm just so grateful she hasn't died. This one I believe is a kind of a rubber plant, like a variegated one. Again, this is a pup a friend gave me. This is another kind of pothos. This is an elephant ear, or like it's a caladium. Again, another one a friend gave me. I have a plant friend that just like gives me lots of plants, and I love it. So that's from her. That's from her. This is from her. She bought this for me for my birthday. That's from her. I think that's the only ones in this room. But that is everything in here. So we will now leave my plant bathroom and go into my room, which used to have a lot of plants. You can see up here I have all these shelves that were full, but I had a bunch of pothos up here, and they got not mites. Shoot, what's the name? Oh, yeah, they got, here, I guess I can talk. They got mealybugs. And so I have them, you'll see in the living room, they're like all isolated because I'm just trying to kill them with some neem oil and thieves cleaner. So hopefully I can get rid of them. But first, this guy, this was given to me for my baby shower when I was pregnant with Malachi. She has not been growing very much. She started with just like these 2 little leaves, so only 3, but I'm hoping we can get her to grow a little more. Here's another hanging pothos, which I just, you know, love pothos. Pampas grass. Here's another pothos. Here, oh, let's see, let me think. This is a satin pothos. This is another one I got for my birthday last year. And if you can tell, it kind of has that, like, I don't know if you can tell, like little glaze, but she has been taking off. She's kind of going crazy and has a few of these like little strands, which are super cute. Up here, let me pull her down. This gal, honestly don't remember. I just looked up this plant. I think it's a foxtail agave, or that's what the app told me. I don't remember. This is another one from my friend Erin. So Erin just clearly blesses me with lots and lots of plants. And then over here we have one of the only cacti that I haven't killed, and that's mostly because she never gets watered. But she's this beautiful like bluish color that I just love, love, love. I don't have a ton of plants in our room. We mostly have them up there. Like right here, I have a fake rubber tree because it's just like, you can see the darkness in here versus, excuse my bed, I was shooting some, like a sponsored post earlier, versus up there. So in our living room, which is a bit of a mess because, again, I did not clean up for this video. Sorry, my son's sleeping in his room right there, so I'm gonna be a little quiet. So here's one of the pothos. It's like a variegated kind, and don't remember the exact name, but it had some mealybugs, which, anyway, she had some mealybugs, which is why she's kind of isolated over here. And then same with this one, another pothos that also had mealybugs, so she is just kind of isolated right here. And then this is my big gal that also had mealybugs, so like you can tell there's just the one there, one there, one there. Just because I'm trying, they look a lot better. So I'm hopeful that they are gone, but I'm gonna kind of keep them isolated because just, oh, these mealybugs are horrible. Then I have another pothos. Like I said, love pothos. I actually had this in a hanging basket, but we just put this shelf up, so I gotta move the hanging basket, but it was really cute. We'll go down here real quick. So I have this. This is our little entryway. Another pothos. I told y'all, like literally pothos obsessed, especially when they're just over here, cacti. That is clearly just, I've learned, me and desert plants, I can't keep succulents alive. She is just, I really need to just cut this off and like hope the rest of the plant stays alive. Here's my other lemon tree, which you can see she's, I'm pretty sure, super dead, along with this that's super dead, so you know, ignore that. And then these gals, so another snake plant, so this one's like super big and thriving. And then this is another Erin plant, so she gifted me this. All the plants she gives me, I don't remember the names. Let me go look that one up. Yeah, okay. It's an alocasia, so it's another kind of elephant ear. But I love it because this one's like a little more waxy and just, I don't know, the super fun shape. So, okay, I think that's all of them except for the ones in my kitchen. Y'all ready? Okay. So I love having my plants up here. You can still see I have garland from the holidays because I just like the extra greenery. I put plants up here probably 2 years ago, because again, you can see it just gets like good light for like the guys that need just like medium to low light, and don't have to be watered all the time. And plus it's just like, what are you supposed to do with that space? Plus this is easily one of my favorite plants. We call her Rapunzel. She was, when we moved here to Georgia, I didn't own any plants, and she was the first one I bought, and she was just like a regular like size pothos, and now she's just, and I mean legit, she goes all the way down. I often have to like tuck, you can see she's back there, because Malachi will pull on it, but she is easily one of my favorites. Then we have this one. This is a dumb cane. I bought it, honestly, I've been kind of just like waiting for it to die, literally standing on a chair right now, because I found out it is very, very poisonous for dogs and kids. It's actually called a dumb cane because if you were to like eat some of the sap, it makes you temporarily mute. So that's why she's up here. It's just so, Malachi thankfully is not into my plants. He doesn't like bother with the plants, but just in case he decided to start playing with plants and it broke off like a leaf, I just didn't want to mess with that. Okay, this one is a Dracaena, or dragon tree corn plant. Honestly, you can kind of tell like these are my like clearly neglected plants. Just not my favorites, other than Rapunzel. She's my favorite, but all of my other plants I'm kind of like meh. Don't really care if you die. There's another snake plant. That's a pothos cutting. This is a succulent. It's actually called a lawyer's tongue. Clearly, you can tell neglected plants up here because this, I just need to, you know. Wow. Okay. Well, that needs to be. Gonna pick that up. Anyway, but yeah, there's a sprout growing. I don't get it. Literally, I ignore this plant because it's a succulent. Here is a monstera clipping and a dead fiddle. Womp, womp, womp. And dried lavender. I don't know if that counts. Oh, and I have, yeah, you know, standing on my counter to get the shot. And then I have more right here. More cuttings that I've just been propagating, and they love, love, love. Like this is a new leaf. Love being by the light right here. The light never like directly hits it, so it's just a perfect filtered light. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this plant tour of my bathroom plants. No, really, I just counted. I have 49 plants, so basically 50 plants. I didn't count. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 53, but 3 of them are dying, so we're just not gonna count those. So we'll just say 50. But yeah, so I'm excited to show you guys what they look like in the spring with an overhaul. A lot of them need to be repotted, but I'm just kind of waiting just to not bother them until the spring when I can just like fully repot them and prep them for all the growth that's happening. I'm far from a plant expert. I am more so just like a plant lover, and that has managed to not kill all her plants, though I have killed plenty of plants, sadly. But clearly still plenty of plants that are alive that have lasted either years or a year. Again, a lot of my Erin plants, we'll call them, probably were gifted to me or given to me the last year or so. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm just so excited for spring and ready for my garden and just for new growth, both inside with my plants and outside, just very ready. I'm not a winter bunny, so that's why I thought a winter plant tour would be fun just to, you know, get us through till the spring. So if you are a plant person, comment below what your favorite plant is, or if you're not a plant person, what plant you just like aspire to have, because I'd love to hear it and just like talk plant things. So anyway guys, I am gonna go clean up my house because it is a mess while my son is still sleeping. So anyway, until next time. Okay, I forgot I have another Erin plant in here that needs to be watered, but a pothos that's propagating, and then up here I have plants that are dying, which I wasn't going to show, but I'm showing you the good, bad, the ugly. So this was a variegated ivy, and then this, I forget what it was called. I really liked it. I should have repotted them when I got them, but I didn't. And then they're in our guest room up here. Oh, and then here's it's like a jade succulent. I don't remember. That's another Erin plant. So I actually have quite a few. Succulents do well. These are fake up here because, again, you can forget about them. But yeah, again, my limited windows in my house have plants. Okay, this is the final one. This is in our office. I have a snake plant. It's my biggest snake plant. Literally put her here to cover up the plugs so Malachi doesn't get into it. And we have a window right here. So
he's coming. No one. No more secret.
Yeah, and you know, thankfully he's never been interested.
Throw it! Big off the